Well, John, quite an exceptional game here for you. That first 18 minutes must have had you in cloud cuckoo land.
Yeah, it is, because you come here and you know you're in for a tough game. Here I've had a fantastic season, and opportunity to go top league tonight, which had they taken, they would have thoroughly deserved. But we are a good side. We've thrown away so many games and dropped points that we could have been right up there. But the reason we're not is because we've not had the consistency that Ayr and Ross County and Dundee United have had. But we're a dangerous side. We showed that early on. We've missed a glorious chance before we've scored. And then 3 quick-fire goals. We've got Ayr in the back foot. And we were saying, we need 4, we need 5. Because one thing I know from all my years in football, this stadium has seen some unbelievable games, unbelievable comebacks, especially shooting down towards that shed. And we said to the boys second half, this is not over. We need to keep going. And I thought we started the second half really, really well. We made probably the one mistake the whole night. Jamie got the ball caught under his feet. Shanks has robbed them and set up McDade, and you're saying, we turned around and Doug and went, game on, here we go. This is a crazy Somerset Park night. But then again, I thought we dealt with things quite well. Ayr threw everything for 20 minutes, and we last-ditch defended some wonderful headers. And then we started to create chances again. George is clean through, Joe's clean through. The keeper's a fantastic save from big Jordan White. And you're thinking, we've done it. We've just, we've took the fire out of them. We give away a silly free kick, and you're thinking, see this out, and we're okay. Of course, Shanks hits it, gets the deflection, and you're thinking now, anything can happen now. It's back to the wall. And that's what it was. Ayr threw everything they had at us as we expected. And we got away with the end there with Carl Trummer, the faintest of touches on the cross, which just takes it onto the top of the head. Or the player, I don't know who put it over in the end, but
Muirhead, I think.
Muirhead. Well, Carlos just got a flick, and it's just that took it onto the top of his forehead rather than on the meat of his forehead. Otherwise, it's 3-3, and had it gone in, you would have looked and gone, well, that's what happens here. I love the stadium. I love that it's a player coming down. I love it as a manager, and it's just, the club's great because the supporters give it everything, the players give it everything, and this stadium sucks people in. It sucks people in, and that's why you get so many wonderful, wonderful games down here. We've got to come down again, and I hope the game's every bit as wonderful, and I hope that when we do come back to here, that both teams are battling out for the title.
And your supporters tonight were immense. A small bunch made it down in horrendous conditions.
Yeah, well, it's terrible up north, as I say, and we got down through, Aviemore, Newtonmore is terrible, and it's going to be even worse going back. And our away fans are incredible. They make a lot of noise. They don't stop singing for the whole night, and we're so honoured to have them. We need the home fans to be as raucous as they are at times, and we're delighted to give them the 3 points tonight. But my big thing is that I just wish all of them whether they're from Inverness, whether they're from the Central Belt, whether they're from the West here, that they get home safely, because tonight it's going to be a bad one. But we're delighted that we're sending them home with 3 points.
So what's your attitude now? Is this you starting your little challenge coming up now?
Listen, it's been a strange season for us because, I say, we've only lost 3 matches. But unfortunately, draws have killed us. We've had 12 draws. And it's funny because we said to the team last year, we need to turn our defeats into draws, we need to turn our draws into victories. Well, we've done the first part of the equation. We've turned our defeats into draws, but we've just had too many draws. We need to turn those draws into wins. That's why tonight was vital that we did hang on and get the 3 points, because my viewpoint is I'm always try to be positive. I always try to have my glass half full. And we said to the boys, win tonight, and then winning at home at Partick Thistle, you're back in the game. You're back in it, because I think we're 8-9 points behind now. There's still 14 games to go. That gives you an opportunity, it's still there. And I've said that I think every single team, now that ourselves and Ayr have played the extra game, we'll all play again on Saturday before there's a break for the Scottish Cup. And I think everybody will take stock after Saturday. Now, there's no doubt about it that Ross County, Ayr and Dundee United will definitely be fighting for the title. If we win Saturday, we feel we've got an outside chance to the title, and certainly be playing for the playoff spots. And everybody else will know what they're doing as well. So, as I said, it was great to get 3 points tonight. Even more vital we get 3 points on Saturday and back up this wonderful victory. And as I say, we feel we've got an outside chance.
Well, Ian, a tough one to take, especially after that second half performance.
Yeah, to be honest, we don't think, apart from 20-minute period when we were playing into a hurricane again, we 2 cleared off the line and hit the inside of the post in the first half, and I didn't think in the forward areas we played, we didn't defend well for a team who's got the best defensive record in the league. But I know Robbo said it was a game of 2 halves, but we don't agree. We thought they played very direct. We didn't handle it. But most of the goals came from our mistakes. So I mean, second half, they had a couple of other things in the second half because we were a bit gung ho. But I certainly think the very least we deserve was a draw. I thought the attitude and application in the second half was great, but it's a chance lost for us though, and there's no getting away from it, because right at this minute time in the league, it doesn't matter what you deserve, it doesn't matter how you play, it's about winning.
For us, we thought there was a Stonewall penalty. What was your take on that?
That was a penalty kick, definitely, but we didn't get it, so you just move on.
The other thing is, it was a big shame for Muirhead in his first game, coming in there, lovely position to become a hero on the night, and the deftest of touches took it onto over his head, to the top of his head.
To be honest, on that, you've got to give Carl Tomaco great credit, because it looked to all wins that it was going to be a goal, and he's just got a tiny little flick on it, and it's taken away from Aaron and he's headed it over. So I mean, that was good defending, to be fair. So you would congratulate him on that. But right, we just we in our office and in our we don't feel we deserve to get beaten at all. There was nothing wrong with the application. We did try and play, maybe at times in the first half, tried to play too much football. Sometimes you just got to get the ball forward sometimes and recognise the conditions. But again, the conditions did change in the second half a wee bit. So.
Yeah, I think I can say that the wind switched off in the second half, and after you playing into it for most of the first half, suddenly there was nothing there for you. But you do still have that attacking policy. I think it's fair to say that Declan McDaid just now is on fire. Yeah,
he's playing really well. And he's a real threat. You can go outside on his left foot and go inside on his right foot, and that's a huge thing for a wide player. We want Alan Forrest back. We hope to get one, maybe two in before deadline. Just in those forward areas, and it's important for us to get Alan and Jamie Adams and Mark Cairn and Andy getting these guys back. But it's a big game on Saturday. If we can take 3 points there, albeit it'll be very difficult, as you guys know. It's 13 games to go, and we've got a couple of weeks to get everybody geared up, ready to go.
You brought on Shankland at half time. Now, was that a bit earlier than you'd intended, just to spice up a little bit?
Well, no, we always hope to get him on for 30, 35 minutes. Maybe that's 10 minutes longer, but he feels good, so there's no reaction to it. We've just been very worried about if he does it again, when he misses another 3 or 4 weeks, and to be honest, we can't be doing with that. You saw how important Dolby is to Queen of South tonight, so he's the same for us. So I think he's got a chance to play on Saturday.